While the Jayhawks basketball team is away trying to make history, a piece of the sports history is about to take its rightful spot on the KU campus. The original rules of basketball, and the center KU is building to house them is almost ready. In the middle of a campus filled with history, a big piece of history is about to come home.
I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. I love KU basketball. It's really fun to watch, and I'm glad to see the history coming here for everyone to see.
The school built the new DeBruce Center in the shadow of Allen Fieldhouse with one purpose in mind: to serve as the permanent home of the original rules of basketball.
In 1891, James Naismith came up with 13 rules for a new game that would change the sports world forever.
The subject of an ESPN 30 for 30 documentary, James Naismith's original basketball rules went up for auction in 2010.
While Naismith invented the game in Springfield, Massachusetts, he brought his creation to the University of Kansas, the birthplace of the modern-day game. So last fall, when I read that Naismith's original rules were set to be auctioned off in New York, I found my life's calling.
KU alum David Booth eventually won the bidding for $4.3 million to bring the rules back home to Kansas. So what do you think about the original rules of basketball being right here in this building?
I think it's one of the coolest things KU's gonna have. It's like, it's where they belong, here.
I just think that's really exciting, just to go to a school with so much history. I think that it's just really cool that it's going to be able to be here for everyone to see.
This latest piece of history will go on display soon. With the work on the DeBruce Center nearing completion and with the original rules of basketball as the centerpiece, it will give everyone here one more reason to say,
Rock chalk.
And the work on the center should wrap up by the end of April. It will cost around $18 million to build that house for those $4 million rules. Pretty expensive.
Yes, very expensive, but it'll be fun to see. All right.